am by meganelizabeth.com and the founder and creator of the She Makes Club and the brand new Cut with Confidence Cricut Design Space crash course. I want to welcome you in today. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. I just wanted to come on and say hello. We've had such a phenomenal, fantastic response to the launch of the brand new Cut with Confidence, and I just wanted to answer some questions. I've been receiving questions and I want to answer any questions that you may have, and I like to just try to come on and stay on top of them and say hello and everything else as well. So one of the main questions that I got is, wait, is this a course or is this your membership? The new Cut with Confidence Crash Course to Design Space is a one-time fee for a course that you have for your lifetime. I really am excited to introduce this. I know a lot of people were like, wait, it's only $11.97. What's going on here? What is this? And I'm super, super, super excited. We have worked very hard on this for a very long time. This is something that we had started and stopped several times, and the plans were to release this last summer, and then I ended up having a major surgery and with a major infection, and a whole bunch of other things happened that we took the end of last year into this year and really invested into the She Makes Club and designed a brand new website and membership portal and a brand new way to host courses and content that really make sure everything's well organized for course takers and members, as well as just reliable. And so we are really, really excited about that. Julie, I'm so glad that you picked it up. You're going to love it once you get the time to look at it, I am sure. Julie took advantage right off the bat when I announced at the launch that the first 300 course takers are getting in on a really special bonus. It's only for the first 300 people, or July 25th, whichever comes first. We are going to have a very special live private class for the first 300 people. It'll be a very private email will be sent out with instructions on where to go for the live class on July 25th, where we're going to do a fun make and take, and there's going to be a additional cut file and download, and there's going to be a whole bunch of different things that are going to happen on July 25th, or for the first 300 course takers. So whichever goes first, it's one of the many fun bonuses that we offered. I actually just got off the phone just about an hour ago with the amazing Christy Wells. Huge shout out to her. You can go check her out. She is the one who really helped me finally dive in, dig deep, and invest in this entire process to make it so much smoother and better and everything for you guys. So I'm super, super, super excited about that. And we're just ecstatic. It's beyond what I could have well, it's everything that I've visioned and hoped for, but beyond what I thought we'd be able to do at this point in time in our lives. And here we are doing it, and it feels really good and amazing, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. So some of the questions have been, what's the difference between the course and the She Makes Club? I separated them out because I recognized and realized that not every single person wanted to come on and be a member of our She Makes Club and wanted to have a monthly subscription type membership, even though I'd love to invite you in monthly for our She Makes Club and subscription and membership. We do a live creative hangout every single month with journaling prompts and cut files and a theme, and it's really focused on making scrapbook pages and a couple cards every single month. There's exclusive tutorials and member giveaways and all kinds of fun things that we do as part of the She Makes Club. It really came about as a way for me to be able to get still and quiet and really think about what matters to me in crafting and scrapbooking, and really being able to vulnerably tell the stories of the highs and the lows, to process through trials and trauma and healing, but also celebrate the moments and the victories and the events and the milestones that happen in our lives, and really to make with intention for a future that we love. And that's what the She Makes Club is all about. but I wanted to make this course available at a price point that could work for everybody, but still just be out there. So it's a separate thing so that you have the option to come on board and be part of our She Makes Club and get access to all of our bonuses and content and bonus content that's there. But if you just want the course, that's what the course is for. So that's been the big question, is what's the difference between She Makes Club and the course? She Makes Club is that monthly membership. The course is just what it is. It is a crash course to your Cricut Design Space. So we'll, in the 11 modules and just over 2 hours of content, we go through all of the buttons, icons, and features into Design Space. So you're going to, I'm going to open Design Space for you. When you get into the video, you're going to see literal video screen captures. So you're not trying to like look at a camera to see on a screen or anything like that. You're going to literally see the screen so you can see exactly what's being pressed and what exactly is happening as you go along. And what we'll do is we'll go through an overview of every single one of these buttons and icons and functions and what they do inside Design Space on your tablet or phone device. And the functions still work the same on your desktop device as well, that we go over and show you. So the biggest one that people usually have questions about when designing and working is the Actions tab. The things like weld and slice and flatten and attach and detach, and what do these all mean and how do you use them, and why can't I get my letters to weld together right? We answer all of those questions and so much more in this crash course so that you're not spending hours and hours of time, because let's face it, one of the biggest things that so many feel inhibited by, my friends have felt inhibited by, and have called me up and said, I don't have hours to search YouTube to find the answer. I've just watched 3 hours of videos on YouTube and I still can't figure out why my letters won't weld together. I watched all these videos on welding and I still can't figure it out. So we really took time to ask a lot of questions and break it down. Wendy Jo just said, I purchased the course a few days ago. Looking forward to starting this next week as a personal reward for organizing, hosting, and surviving a virtual vacation Bible camp. When it's over this week, my employer just purchased a new Cricut maker for my office. Woohoo, Wendy Jo, that's awesome. I need my employer to purchase a new crafting device too. Side note, I'm going to go off on a little rabbit trail and it has absolutely nothing to do with me or anything else, but is anybody aware that today is craft day on HSN? Little hand up if you've been aware that it's craft day on HSN. Oh, today's special, I wanted to call it today's special value because that's what it's called at QVC. At HSN, it's called just the today's special. And it makes me want to sing that song. Another tangent. Anybody remember the show Today's Special? It wasn't like a 80s kids show on like PBS. It was like, today's special, it's for everyone. Today's special. Just me? Okay. Anyway, the Today's Special is from We Are Memory Keepers, and I want it so bad I can't stand it. And my husband's like, you need to use the crafting supplies that you have. And I really just don't understand why. And I'm like, this is when single life was good. Just kidding. But really, however, I digress. I'm sorry. I love my husband. But I'm telling you that today's special on HSN, it's calling to me. Anyway, side note. I'm really excited that you all have come in and are purchasing. I'm super, super thankful. I love working and creating with you guys. I really have been excited. I've put a lot of research, time, and tears into this. I really, after doing Cricut educational DVDs for so many years, I released my first Cricut A to Z DVD back in 2009, 2010. When did I release it? I started Above Ruby Studio in 2008, and the first DVD came out in 2009 or 2010. This was before online courses were even really a thing or thought of. And we launched it. It was $19.99 that we launched it for. We literally invested, my husband and I at the time, invested our entire savings account into the production, editing, and manufacturing of these DVDs. We manufactured 500 was what we did. And we had this little like hope and prayer and dream that if we could sell 500 DVDs over the course of a year or two, that we'd be thankful for we would have it would have been worth the investment, and it would have been worth the time and whatever. And I did it out of the mindset of, like, I was teaching one-on-one personal Cricut classes at the time on the Cricut Expression. And I would have never guessed, and I'm going to be really honest and, like, very, like, tell you about it all here. I was like, maybe it'll happen. And we sold all 500 in the first 2 hours after launch. So me saying 300 or July 25th for this feels like, what happened? And I'll tell you, I got in my own way. And I was like, nobody wants me to do the Cricut anymore. But literally, the emails that have piled in, my husband started seeing the customer service emails, and I was like, I'm just going to do and show the Cricut inside She Makes Club. Like, I'm still going to craft. It's just going to be inside She Makes Club. Like, it's just going to be, this thing, and it'll be fine. And my sister-in-law bought a Cricut and wanted me to come teach. And then one of her friends bought a Cricut and they wanted me to come teach. And then my friend Cody bought a Cricut and she wanted me to come teach. And all of these people were like, why aren't you doing this? And I was like, because there's so many people teaching. And they were like, but they don't teach like you do. And like, I'm not like, it took me a really long time for me to finally just be like, okay, I will teach it and I will put it out into this world. And I will invest again in this and in myself, and invest into the platform, and invest into the production and the whole 9 yards. And I'm so glad that we did. I'm so glad that we did. And it was a lot of like, I want to say like personal pride, but really, like, come on. In such a good, beautiful way. Like, I'm just so very thankful. All of that to say, I'm just so very thankful for you guys. The support of Above Ruby Studio and me personally through the years has been beyond words. And I really, really mean that with my whole heart. To see where we started and those first 500 DVDs that went so quick to what we ended up selling worldwide, to you guys supporting me through that first divorce and the birth of Graydon, and the 9,000 what seemed like moves in my life, and health challenges, and the loss of my sister, to come back around full circle to these moments of She Makes Club really growing into this amazingly beautiful community, and finally being able to launch something like Cricut Cut with Confidence and have this be back out in the world is so, like, I could start crying. So just a huge, once again, like, I love you all and thank you. So I just really wanted to give the information for those that are new, and have just recently started following. I know Above Ruby Studio has recently gone through a lot of changes, and I think just this last week alone, we brought in more than 200 new followers here on Facebook, and there's been new subscribers on the YouTube channel, and I'm so thankful, and I want to welcome you guys as well. And you just got a little bit more of a backstory about me and maybe more information than you wanted to know, but it is what it is. So the other thing that I wanted to just show you is there's a lot of questions about the cheat sheet guide and the workbook. That is one of the free bonuses. And I literally now have more than 33 emails that tell me that the price of the entire course is worth this workbook alone. And then some. And one of the biggest things that I keep doing this is wanting to show this page, because this is like the most important page, I think, that people call out to. Is our Actions tab page, and then my favorite fonts page. I list all of my favorite fonts that you can download free from dafont.com, and that they all work really well with the Cricut for either cutting or drawing. And then this is the Actions icon page, and this little page here, this little cheat sheet page, is all of the Action tab icons. So once you get through, your image, your text, your shapes, your uploads, and it's not just uploading the like your own images. I show you exactly how to upload your own fonts into your iOS device. You can do the exact same thing on your tablet. Just download and install new fonts from dafont.com. It's a very simple process. If there are any questions that this leaves out, you guys always have the availability to message me, and we add updates. So one of the things that had kept me or this at bay for a little bit while longer was actually last year we recorded, or was it? Yeah, it was last year we recorded this series, basically. And within a few weeks and changes that happened, it was outdated. It was already outdated because Cricut made updates and they made changes, and it wasn't all major from the standpoint of like slice was still slice, weld was still weld, but it was enough for me to say, okay, like let's just hold off a little bit. And because I didn't know how I was going to be able to deliver the updates the way I wanted to. And part of this platform that we are using allows me to record and update whenever we need to. So if there is a major update to Cricut Design Space, it's going to get uploaded right into the platform that you're already using. So you'll just log in and you'll see, hey, there's a new update, and Megan did a video on it, and it'll be modular in the sense of here's update for whatever version that we're on. So it's a lot more versatile and up to speed, and you can count on, you pay this one time and you're going to have those updates. It's not going to go out of date on you for anything major anytime soon. Okay, so I'm really excited about that as well. That was part of being able to do this. And it's also a big part of what we do inside She Makes Club too. The heart and soul of She Makes Club isn't just about being a Cricut community, although I use my Cricut pretty much every month, and I design an SVG or a cut file to go with every theme each and every month inside She Makes. I wanted to be able to have a backbone that I can refer you to use your machine, but then we can focus in on really telling our stories and making encouraging cards and projects that just make us feel good. And that's the whole point of She Makes Club as well. So yeah, you can totally print off this entire cheat sheet and workbook guide. There's a page for notes in here. There's a page for other resources. There's a whole page just on tips and tricks and troubleshooting. I even include contact information for getting in touch with Cricut's customer service and customer support. If there's something like outside the scope of the basic troubleshooting, that's all there. And then once you complete the course all the way through, you'll get another module or a little unlock that comes up, a little pop-up that'll come up at the very end, and you'll get a certificate of craftiness as a Cricut creator. And we actually have some really fun things in mind with that in the very near future for the She Makes Club and the Cut with Confidence courses that we're just excited to be able to share. So if you have any questions at all, let me know. You can purchase today. You can get in and be one of the first 300 people to get in on the additional special bonuses and features. Like I said, there's more than $52 in free value bonuses and features, and we're doing it all for the one-time price of $11.97. So less than the cup of 2 coffees at that my favorite coffee place, latte place. So yeah, it's really cool. And they're all the links are here at She Makes Club. You can join She Makes Club, become a monthly subscription member, or just click on that link to visit the Cut with Confidence crash course and grab that as a one-time only thing. Again, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask. I've been answering questions since we launched on Sunday, and I just wanted to jump on since I saw a recurring theme of questions. I wanted to make sure I addressed them this afternoon. I hope you guys have a really wonderful and amazing day, and I'll see you guys again really soon at bymeganelizabeth.com, and I hope to see you inside shemakes.club too. Bye!